Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Remy Price locked the door and trapped Electra Forrester at his place. Remy tried explaining how he released those prints to prove to Electra how fake her musketeers were back in Dallas, and he allowed. It was the same now that she was in Los Angeles. After Remy argued that he was the only bone who had Electra's back, he claimed they were further than musketeers and pushed her to run down with him to New York. Electra allowed. It was sick for Remy to anticipate her to do that after he'd destroyed her life doubly. Although Remy just wanted Electra to give them a chance, she reiterated that he was going to jail rather. Remy kept trying to vent Electra on their love story, but she said he was spooking her. As Remy got decreasingly emotional, he assured Electra that's not what he wanted since he loved her. Electra tried to make another escape attempt, but Remy rushed to the door and stopped her. After Remy blustered about Electra letting Will Spencer put his unprintable hands on her and kiss her, he advised that Will was no way going to touch her again. That sounds like an awfully nipping vaticination, considering what Remy is able of. During Bill Spencer's jail visit to Luna Nozawa, she complained about all the other convicts who were targeting her, including one who was particularly sicky. Still, she advised that she was presumably in a sanitarium bed or deceased at that point, if Luna's letters to Bill stopped. Luna prayed Bill to get her out of this horrible place, but he wanted commodity from her before he'd agree to help. Bill pushed Luna to open up about what she did to Tom Starr and Paul Hollister, so he put her on the spot in Monday's B&B occasion. At Forrester Creations, Katie Logan had a hard time believing Will's claims about the Electra snaps being the result of AI. Still, Ivy Forrester supported Will since this wasn't the first time Electra had been targeted with deep fakes. Once Katie realized she was wrong, she was deeply regretful about believing what she saw and firing Electra. Will, Ivy, Katie, Carter Walton, and Hope Logan all had a discussion about how dangerous AI could be. Will fumed over the person targeting Electra and wanted to give her all the rearmost updates. Katie sounded upset about Will getting dragged into peril, but guarding Electra was his only focus. Bill Spencer makes a deal with Luna Nozawa. Electra Forrester fails to escape Remy Price's crazed clutches. Also, Katie Logan feels shamefaced about firing Electra. In Remy's apartment, he confesses to making the fake prints. Remy couldn't allow Electra to be with Will Spencer. Electra realizes this is why she was fired. Electra also understands that Remy was the bone who ruined her life with prints back home. Remy says he'd no choice and loves her. Remy begs Electra to go down with him. Electra tries to flee, but Remy bars the door. Electra explains they're just musketeers. Still, Remy insists they're much further than musketeers. Remy claims his conduct only exposed Electra's fake musketeers. Remy suggests they run down to New York like they always conceded. Electra can't believe anything that comes out of Remy's mouth presently. Electra tells Remy he's sick and played her all this time. Electra has no way watched for Remy that way and he needs to go to jail. Remy claims he was just trying to prove himself to her. Remy claims Electra is oh so perfect, unlike all those disasters back home. I'm surely getting Thope vibes, then, why all? Remy allowed. They were in this together. Electra tells Remy that he's spooking her. Remy starts blubbing. Remy loves her. Formally again, Electra tries for the door. Remy stops her and blames all of this on her. Remy says this no way would have happened if Electra just would love him. Remy doesn't want Will's dirty paws on Electra ever again. At Forrester Creations, Will continues explaining AI and deep fakes to Ivy Forrester, Hope Logan, and Carter Walton. Ivy agrees with Will. Ivy adds that this isn't the first time Electra has been affected by deep fakes. Katie can't believe she bought it and fired Electra. Carter feels bad, too. Ivy says Electra is being attacked. Will wants to know who's responsible. Will says they need to give Electra her job back. They all agree and will apologize to Electra, too. Hope and Katie bandy how seeing is ain't always believing. Will is upset, it seems someone is targeting Electra. Carter and Hope talk about the dangerous side of AI. Will wants to hurt whoever is doing this to Electra. At the captivity, Luna claims the abuse there's awful. Luna adds she'll presumably be boggled in there. Bill suggests reporting the abuse to a guard, but Luna stops him. Luna says it'll just make it worse. Luna addresses about one sicky girl who targets her frequently. Luna reasons at least her bully addresses to her. Luna claims most of the other girls are much worse. Luna warns if Bill stops getting letters, also, it means she's dead. Luna claims to be in fear of her life every single nanosecond. Well, just imagine how Tom Starr and Paul Hollister felt right before their lives ended, Luna. Luna claims she's so spooked of Shanks. Now that she can't indeed work in the kitchen. My virtuousness, I'm nearly breaking out in hysterical heartbreaks then. Luna continues trying to play Bill. Suddenly, Bill says he understands Luna had no foundation. Luna begs Bill to save her before it's too late. Bill agrees, but Luna needs to do one thing first. Bill wants the ghastly details of how she killed Tom and Hollis. I suppose Bill might be not helping Luna, but making sure she doesn't win that appeal. Bill and Luna's converse isn't defended like other exchanges. Will Spencer to fight Remy Price? Still, can Electra Forrester be saved? Plus, Katie Logan and Ivy Forrester talk about the troubles of AI. Also, Bill Spencer lays down the law with Luna Nozawa. Electra is trapped and can't find a way out. Remy has possessed Electra and confessed his sins. Electra is alarmed and can't believe her friend deceived her like this and for so long. Right now, however, Remy is a loose cannon and Electra is in grave peril. Bill demands the verity from Luna. As Luna begs for help, Bill orders her to tell him everything about Tom Starr and Paul Hollister's deaths. Will ends up discovering a nipping verity. This is presumably about Remy. Will has been cautious of Remy from the launch. Unfortunately, Will walks into the situation without realizing his life is at stake. Back over at Forrester Creations, Katie confronts her history. Katie will also sputter with Ivy about the troubles of artificial intelligence. Remy and will get into a physical altercation. Both will keep claiming that they're trying to save Electra. Bill to lay down the law with Luna. It appears that Bill could be setting a trap for Luna. Perhaps to make sure Luna doesn't win her appeal and keep a periodical killer behind bars ever? The daily exercise clip also shows Taylor Hayes making an admission to Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan makes an oath to Ridge Forrester. Will and Ivy are drooling in a Forrester office. Will tells Ivy that Electra didn't earn to be fired. Ivy agrees, saying she was great at her job. Will doesn't get it as no bone. Can pinpoint exactly what she did wrong. Ivy notes just how important the job at Forrester Creations was to Electra. Will asks Ivy if she knows anything that could help him help Electra. She says he's doing so much just by supporting her. They both agree they want to help her, but just don't know how. In an undisclosed position, Electra is freaking out as she's girdled by cutout filmland of herself. She hears Remy's voice and leaves the closet and ducks behind a lounge. Remy enters and slams the door.